We at the Akshay Patra Foundation, serving 1.4 million children across India in 2015, are entering the next phase of growth in our journey to reach 5 million children by 2020. And this growth will be driven by faster rollout of new kitchens. So, what is involved in setting up a new kitchen? Broadly, it involves two phases: project initiation and project execution. The Chief New Project Officer (CNPO) and his team oversee the end-to-end development of all new kitchens to ensure seamless and well-coordinated execution. Let's take a detailed look at each phase. The first phase, project initiation, has 5 distinct steps. It all starts with an invitation from the government that involves the top management to enter into detailed negotiations for land allotment, midday meal details such as list of schools, size of kitchen, etc. Post the acceptance of a tentative proposal, feasibility studies are initiated. Technical feasibility primarily involves land and school survey, which is conducted by the project and infrastructure team in conjunction with operations and quality. Projects and infrastructure also collate layout designs, project plans and timelines, detailed budgets and bill of quantities to be added to the donor proposal. Simultaneously, the fundraising team initiates donor identification and uses the inputs from the technical feasibility to draft formal proposals. Once the donor commitment towards approximately 75% of the budget is achieved, the finance team creates cash flow projections. Post the go-ahead by the management committee, the team creates the board note for the CEO to present to the board. Post the board approval, the legal head prepares government memorandum of understanding, donor memorandum of understanding and land lease agreements with inputs from the CEO and CMO, which are then signed and sealed. This marks the end of project initiation phase and the start of project execution phase. Let us take a closer look at all the stages in project execution. The legal team works with specialized agents to secure the statutory clearances prior to the construction. Once the clearances are near completion, procurement team in conjunction with projects and infrastructure finalizes a project management consultant (PMC). The PMC develops detailed project plan and layout design in case it wasn't accomplished during technical feasibility. The HR steps in to appoint a site store personnel and a site accountant. Based on budgets and bill of quantities, the procurement team undertakes procurement of capital assets and indirect materials for the new kitchen. A typical flow includes invitation of quotes, vendor finalization, purchase order release, and scheduling delivery. Once the goods are delivered, the finance team releases payment based on the contract terms, post an on-site quality check. Under the oversight of project management consultant or PMC, kitchen construction is accomplished over a period of 6 to 9 months. The progress is recorded and verified by the Chief New Projects Officer with verifications conducted through the projects and infrastructure team. At 50% completion of the construction, HR steps in for 3 key recruitments: plant manager, local HR manager, and quality manager. And at 80% construction completion, the new local team initiates recruitments of the complete kitchen staff. Simultaneously, at the 50% completion of the construction, when the PMC draws the electrical plans, IT team steps in to draft a detailed list of IT requirements. Once procured, the complete IT setup is installed and configured post-kitchen construction completion. Certain activities run throughout the kitchen construction, such as marketing and media and PR, while branding plan and designing kicks off post 50% completion of the construction. Like the marketing and communication activities, donor relations and bills payable also are active throughout the construction lifecycle. The donor relations team facilitates project updates and kitchen visits for donors. The finance team ensures collection of donors' funds and processing bills payables. Post completion of construction, process engineering team steps in to conduct safety checks, equipment calibration, process and recipe standardization, route finalization, dry run, water trial, wet trial, and deliver on-the-job training for kitchen staff. Quality team delivers the health and hygiene training and also ensure compliance with industry standards. Approximately 2 weeks into the process stabilization, a pilot is run for a select set of schools. This phase involves rigorous feedback collection to improve processes and products. Post the pilot, the process engineering team ramps up the operation over the 2 to 4 weeks. Quality team oversees the complete end-to-end process stabilization and product standards. Post the pilot, it provisions new kitchen qualifications and release. All food trials during process stabilization and pilot phases are supported with direct material procurement, which is initiated at 80% construction completion. This process flow is similar to indirect material procurement, starting from vendor identification, qualification, and scheduling delivery. Process engineering team completes the stabilization procedures, takes corrective actions, and documents all processes prior to the handover to operations. A mutual signed-off handover marks the commencement of core operations, which may be ramped up to 100% over a period of few weeks or months, based on government permits. Anytime post the pilot is conducted, the new kitchen is formally launched on a convenient date based on the availability of dignitaries.